Hi, Dave Snyder here. It's the 18th of August 2015, and I want you to focus and pay attention here to what I'm going to do. See all this? See how the weather's changed recently over the last couple days, few days, since the new moon, basically, right? All right. Well, anyways, that has everything to do with this weather. And let me show you where this weather has been. I showed you an alignment with you yesterday in one of my previous videos, but I'm just going to show you right now where that goes or has been before. Okay. Where it has been before. See it yet? See it? Right here. Now if I line those just this area up right here, just that area, puts us right back to where we were yesterday pretty much. Almost the same exact alignment. There's Yellowstone right there, almost where Lake Victoria is. And I mean, Lake Victoria is a volcano. Was a volcano. That's a 200-mile volcano right there. That opening is 200 miles. That lake. And you see how this edge goes right up to the edge there. I mean, that's still I got a little too big still. There you go. Not saying over the top, but it comes from that same place, and you also have the same thing over here. So let's just I guess leave that there. I want to show you something else that happened with that video in my last video or my earlier video that I uploaded where I showed this alignment. I did this alignment real quick. I aligned it to Mare Oriental. Pay close attention here. Okay, so no perfect. There's this one that I aligned it to earlier. It'll come up in a second. So you watch me align it to that picture, and I haven't moved it. It's still in the same exact place. You see how this part lines right up. It's damn near perfect. Anyways, what I did is I brought up some other pictures from the past. See, they're way up here, and I brought up like the Pacific Blob. You can see this is a perfect alignment too. That one's perfect. So this is in the Gulf of Alaska right here. And I'm going to show you another one. And I didn't. You see how this got that shape right there? Look, like that desert. Okay. Anyways, right here. Here's another one. This is another one I did like right after this one, right? Pacific Blob. Check out this weather pattern right here. This is that storm. Oh, what's the name of it? Nuri. It was in the Pacific, North Pacific, Bering Sea. Bering Sea. It came from the Bering Sea or something. It was like supposed to be the year's biggest storm for 2014 up there, coming from Alaska. And check it out. This was already in place. They're not adjusted to each other at all. I didn't adjust the two together. And just take a look at how this goes over the top of this picture that's in Asia. Just take a look at this line right here, all the way around, how it comes around. Watch. That line itself, those just fell together this way. Check it out. How perfect. I'll back it off a little bit now. You see the desert there, right? Same exact shape, right in the right place. It curves down and up just right in the right spot. Look at that. It comes all the way to the corner. Everything, just like it does there. See that? Look at the line down here. Beautiful. Like I said, this is in China. That's how they fit together. I'm just saying, that's like that all the time. These patterns repeat all over the planet Earth, all over planet Earth. I'm telling you, they repeat. They're all over. There's like a spot up there in the Gulf of Alaska. It's just a big hole, and there's one here in Asia, China, right here, another one, right here, in this spot. And it also has been together with Africa, where I originally, where it all falls. I mean, it's confusing, but this hole is in a couple places on the Earth. It changes the weather. This is from the moon. This is absolutely the moon changing the weather along with the sun, but the moon definitely involved, because I know it is, because when the new moon comes, the weather changes. Every month, I don't give a shit. Every month, if the new moon, the weather changes. You see the change in the weather immediately, and you should get to notice that. You should try to notice that. That's all I'm saying. Pay attention to that. I was out in my backyard doing some videos earlier of chemtrails, and I seen those vertical lines in the clouds. That's earthquake weather, and that right there is earthquake weather. Or that shit I showed you earlier. That's earthquake weather, and we've been having them. Mary Greeley reported right here earlier. The Jackson volcano. It had one there today, and you can see why. This is coming from. This is not just weather that pops up over these areas because the sun decides, and air decides to mix. It's just there's something going on under these areas. This is showing you a spot on the Earth. You see, this weather pattern goes with that weather pattern, or with that ocean floor by Africa. Been there before. So it has something to do with the shape of the Earth. So this weather that's in the air is projected from the ground in a shape that matches the Earth. Something like that. That's my best explanation I can give you for now. I mean, all these weather patterns oh my goodness, are all reverse lunar surface patterns. Every single one. I'm not kidding. Every single one. They all align. The whole Earth. There's spots all over the Earth that align to all different places of the moon. All different sides of the moon. Perfectly. I'm not kidding. Perfectly. I mean, you think that I'm just kind of seeing it fit? I'm not. This stuff is. I've proven it many times already. These areas. This is definitely a Mare Oriental. Reverse Mare Oriental every time. This will fit. So I'm just saying. That's where this stuff's coming from. So when you see it, that's where it's coming from. That's all I'm trying to point out. Really, that's my goal, is to try to tell the truth about where this stuff is coming from. Because nobody else seems to want to do that. Few people, everybody. I see people become more aware, but then they're hinting at it. But they don't want to come out and say anything about it straight out. I haven't seen anybody do that yet. Just a couple people that are in with this group. But I see a lot of people dancing around the truth, and I can understand. That's all right. I don't, if that's what you think you need to do. I'll keep trying to get the truth out there. I mean, I think people should have the right to know that, instead of being taught something else. I think that's the part I don't like, is having to go through all the crap, teach me something else that's not right, and then I have to find out on my own what is right, and then when I do, nobody wants to hear it. Hardly anybody. Some people do. Just because it's the history of the Earth. It's good to know history. I mean, even if I'm wrong sometimes, I'm still right about what I'm talking about. The subject I'm talking about every time, I'm right on that subject. The moon has definitely shaped the Earth, and if it hasn't, that's what they're showing us. So that either way, I'm trying to just point that out. Got that? great day. Take care.